The life of the Roma, Europe's largest ethnic minority with a population of around 6 million people, will be debated on Thursday at the European Parliament. The majority of Roma live in difficult conditions and are largely socially excluded from the societies in which they live.
We don't want to see any more Roma having no access to water, to basic services, to be left without food or basic medicaments. Because that we actually saw during the pandemic. We saw those Roma were those who were actually left behind. If we don't invest now in specific targets, specific measures for this programming period, we would not actually have a good use of the next 7 years budget.
The latest Roma integration report from the European Commission shows that 78% live in overcrowded households, 50% have no indoor flush toilet or shower, 68% of children leave education early, 57% have no paid employment. The European Commission is due to release a new strategy on the rights of the Roma in October.
The strategy will better reflect the diversity among Roma, including by paying more attention to fighting multiple discrimination of Roma women, youth, LGBTI people, mobile citizens, migrant or stateless Roma.
This isn't enough, according to Romeo France, an MEP of Romani descent, who is urging the Commission to create binding rules and a supervising mechanism to ensure the rights of the Roma.
We must fight against anti-Gypsyism in the parliament too. When you don't fight against anti-Gypsyism, then you have no chance to implement strategies for inclusion for people with Romani background. And then, in the past, our people was not included in the solution. So we would not ask that all the approaches was paternalistic approaches.
But fighting injustice with EU social and development funds could produce better results for the Roma, says another MEP.
So-called European Prosecution Office should be much more visible on the ground. Billions of euros and national currency level just disappeared. And if you take a look at the result, as I said, the money is gone and there is no visible result.